Hey everybody, it's Matt. Welcome back to the channel. Today joining me in the MX-5 Cup car at Virginia International Raceway. We qualified in P3. Okay, let's get into it. We get a great start there and we get straight alongside the car number 11 here. Just heading down into the first corner. Just taking it a little bit steady. Just obviously cold tyres, cold brakes. We have to tuck in behind car number 11 there, but the car in P1 just goes out wide there, and that opens the doors for car number 11 to go straight through to take the lead. So this corner was quite tricky, especially with cold tyres. It's quite tricky with warm tyres as well, or can be. Really feather the throttle, feather the brakes, gentle on your inputs on your steering. Now onto my favourite part of the circuit. I love this part. You pretty much from the first corner just nail it all the way up to the top of the road here. So we're just switching to the rear view camera here. Straight off, it's a really easy one to do. Did that plenty of times in practice. Then we're going to rejoin as we're coming down the back straight. Sticking on the tail of the green and black car, coming down the back straight, using the draft to help pull us along and hopefully bridge a bit of a gap so we can get a bit closer. The draft is helping along here as well. As you can see, we're reining them in pretty quickly. And now for my least favourite part of the circuit. Yeah, we're just a bit early on the brakes there. As you can see, the car's twitching a little bit coming into there under braking. Just seem to struggle coming down this little bit here, as you'll see later on in the race. And we're just going to switch to the rear view camera again, as we saw this guy go flying off. Not sure what happened. So let's take a look at that again. You can just see us there up ahead. It's going around this corner. The bit that I said that I didn't like, he just clips the grass there, spins him round into the barrier, straight onto his roof. That was a spectacular pit entry. So let's join the live action again. So we've just completed lap 1. We're still in P3. They've pulled a little bit of a gap just through that last section. As you can see, we just get a little twitch there. Nothing too major, it's easy to control, but still being a bit cautious. Now for the fun part again. We've just dropped off a little bit here, so we're going to try and catch them back up. Use the draft again to pull us along. The green and black cars really closed the gap there to the guy in P1. So you can see on this bit of the corner here how much time we gain on the two cars in front. So coming into that corner, I don't really touch the brakes, I just let off the throttle a little bit, and then the car should just pull itself around. You can gain quite a lot of time just on that corner alone if people aren't too confident around there, which is understandable. Just using the draft again. These two are coming alongside each other, just coming into this corner. I'm just going to back out here. Yeah, and the guy in the green and black car has just completely missed his braking point straight off. So he qualified P1 with quite a quick time. I think he was around a second quicker than me and this other guy. I think consistency is key generally in racing. If you can get consistent lap times, that's going to help a lot. So that promotes us up to P2. Just going to try and put pressure on this guy now. Keep with him, hopefully get a bit closer. Put some pressure on, hopefully he'll make a mistake. Hopefully we can take pole position. So we're closing the gap right down here. Again, we just get a little twitch coming into this corner. Maybe I'm not quite doing it right. Just by using the draft, keeping behind him, you can see how quickly we're catching him up. So again, he brakes there, that just throws us off a little bit. Wasn't quite anticipating him to brake there. So we've closed the gap now onto him. Let's see if we can make a move further up. Right onto the tail of him now. I think about making a move, but again, I'm not too confident on this part of the circuit. This top part, not too bad. Well, I don't feel like I'm too bad, but it's this bottom part here. This dip, just can't seem to quite get this right. Although that did feel a bit better that time. He has pulled a little bit of a gap onto us here, but we're still in draft range, so I think we'll quickly reel him back down. His car stopped there. You can see how much time we're closing in on this guy on that corner. Hopefully if we can get up alongside him, we'll be through and past before that corner on the next lap. So we're just switching the rear view camera back on. This guy behind, this was the guy who went off on the first lap right behind us. You can see how quick he's closed the gap back up. He dropped quite a few seconds down from that incident in the first lap. But you'll see now how much he actually catches us. Is this going to be a three-way battle for the win? So again, we look to make a move up the inside. Just can't get it done. Did feel a bit more confident on this lap, pushed the car a bit more around there. I did feel throughout this race that I was quicker through here than the guy in P1. It was just the last section through the S's there, I struggled with that bit. Not sure if it was my lines or maybe a bit of confidence as well, but these first couple of sections I did feel confident. As you can see, we're gaining a lot of time on him through here. Just coming down here again, you can see how much time the guy behind has caught up with us, just because of the guy in front tapping the brakes there. It just throws me off, but he's really caught up. So this is the guy that went off in the first lap around that same corner. I think he's now nailed that corner, and he's made a lot of time up on us too. I think he's definitely the quickest driver out of the three of us. Let's see if we can fend him off for the rest of the race. As you can see, he's looking for a move up the inside or the outside. He thinks better of it coming into here, which I'm sort of glad, as I think it could have ended badly. Definitely feeling more confident coming through there now. So we're getting pressure from behind. We're trying to put pressure on the guy in P1. Keep watching to find out what happens. Again, we're really closing in on this guy in P1. Again, he just brakes on that corner. Just throws us off every time, and you can't really overtake around that bit. We've just left the door wide open for this guy. He was quicker than us, so we sort of did let him through. I think it was more of a tactical move, just to try and see if he could maybe put more pressure on the guy in P1. Then maybe we could sneak through. Let's see if we can keep up with these guys now. Got to work together to catch that guy in P1. Don't want to battle him too hard and him get too defensive. But I felt much better through there. Not so hard on the brakes. Just made a slight mistake there. Just throws us off, and look how much time we've lost. He's caught up to P1 really quickly. Let's see if this guy can do it. We're going to try and catch these guys now. I mean, still be pretty happy with a P3 finish, but it would be nice to get a win. However, I think the guy in the white and red car, I think he seems the quickest out of the three of us. I think he might win. Yeah, we've just dropped off a little bit here. Not much we can do. When you make a slight mistake, you can see how much it punishes you. and you can see how much time we've just gained there. I don't think that guy in P1's very confident around that corner, which works to our advantage in some ways. So now onto this back straight, still in a three-way battle for the lead of the race. Managed to get back in the draft zone, so hopefully they can pull us along and we can get a bit closer to them. The guy in the white and red is looking for a move up the outside, or he's at the inside. And he's done it, straight through into P1. It was a nice move, nice clean move. Well, the guy in the blues doesn't look very happy. Oh my god. Ooh. Let's take a look at that again. That didn't look like a very fair move. Yeah, just coming through the S's here. See how close they are and they're fighting. The guy in the blue and orange just straight through him onto the grass. Somehow manages to save it. I wasn't sure which way he was going to go off the track there, so we had to stomp on the brakes a little bit. Didn't want to get tangled up in that, so I'm glad I held back a little bit there. I could sort of see it coming, but very unfortunate for the guy in the white car. He slowed us down, but not as much as this guy. I don't know how he didn't end up in the barrier, to be honest, as well, especially with that move. Does that kind of thing deserve a ban? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm not sure what the guy in the blue car was thinking there, but obviously didn't like the fact that he'd been overtaken. So that gives us an advantage, and hopefully we can make the most of that by getting alongside him, coming over the line onto the last lap, just poke our nose in front. Unfortunately we're on the outside, he shoots down the inside, slams the brakes on, really late braking there. Well defended though, there wasn't much else I could do there really. Can't really make it stick round the outside. But we're right on his bumper now. Let's see if we can make a move. I'm a little bit cautious now after seeing that though. I don't want my race ruined by this guy, so we're just taking it a bit more cautiously, but even though we're a lot closer now, see if we can force him into a mistake rather than getting argy-bargy. So let's see if I can keep the pressure on him. Hopefully he'll make a mistake and let us take the win. Yeah, just give him a little nudge there. Gaining quite a bit of time on him here again. Parks the car pretty much in the middle of the track. Makes it pretty hard for us to get around him. Top part of the S's, I did feel we were a bit quicker than him there. It was this little dip area here that I just seemed to struggle with this bit. As you can see, we just made a slight mistake again, and pretty much a drag race now to the finish line for the end of the race, but unfortunately we're too far back, there's not much we can do. Overall happy though, finished P2. Let's take a look at the results then. So here we go, we did gain a big safety rating of 0.70. That should hopefully take us out of rookies. I suppose we'll find out at the end of the season whether we've actually made it into D class. If you did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for future iRacing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.